when you have a baby face, there's a lot of things that can happen. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Beatrice. If you haven't seen my channel yet, you can subscribe, leave a like, and you can comment down below on the videos that you watch. Also, I post every Sunday, if you guys didn't know, and if you want to stick around and see all of my videos. So today I'm going to be sharing with you guys some different stories that happened to me during all of my life, basically. Different stories that show when you have a baby face, there's a lot of things that can happen that are really funny. So yeah, today I'm going to be talking about different stories. So the first story is one that involves an Uber. I know, yeah. You guys most probably have heard a lot of Uber stories, an Uber story time telling videos. So the first one is, there was one time that it was at the beginning of this year. I was going back to school. I'm sorry if it looks like I've been crying. I just have a lot of allergies and it's just not going very well today. But I had to film a video today because I don't have time to do it tomorrow or another day of this week. So yeah, I'm gonna do it today, yeah. So I was going back to my college because I don't study near where I live. I study in a different city. So I have to get a bus and go to the city that I study at. So I got there, I went to McDonald's, I got my things, then I called the Uber. This man, he was already really creepy at the beginning. If you guys want to know the story, you can just comment down below if you want me to do that video with my experiences. So I got into the Uber. The man was already kind of creepy, and then he started making a conversation. After a while he asked me how old I was, so I told him I was 19 at the time because it was the beginning of the year, and he told me like straight afterwards, "Oh, I thought you were younger." And I was like, yeah, a lot of people tell me that. And then he said, "Oh yeah, I thought you were like 15 or 16. And I was like, okay then. And I told him that I was on my second year of college, because I don't know if you guys know, I don't know how it is in your country. Here in Portugal, most of the courses have a 3-year period, so yeah, I'm nearly finishing. But then he got even more shocked because he was like, oh, okay. He didn't actually believe me on the beginnings, but yeah, it's great. And then he started asking me what I was doing, and yeah, creepy. So the next one is one of the most common things that happen with people with a baby face. So yeah, going to the cinema. Yeah. So I have two stories of me going to the cinema. The first one is with my sister. It was about 2016, I think, yeah. I just turned 16. I was about to turn 16, I think. It was like a week away from me turning 16. So me and my sister went to the cinema where we used to live. And it was basically a movie about two sisters, and I don't remember what the movie was about, but it was rated 12 years and older. So I was 16. Yeah. I went to the cinema like a normal person, and the man on the counter, that was actually really cute, and I was like, damn it. He thinks that I'm younger. So yeah, the man asked me and my sister if we were old enough to watch the movie, and bearing in mind that my sister at the time, she was only 17 because her birthday was later on in the year, so we were basically like 1 year apart at that time. So the man asked us both technically for our IDs, but the problem was that when he asked us, he was looking at me. Yeah. So basically he didn't care about my sisters because he knew that she was older, and he asked me, and I was 16 years old. So yeah, and the movie didn't even have anything bad. It was just like, I think they said some swear words, but yeah, I don't know, it's just really bad. Yeah. Then when I showed him the ID, he was really impressed, and he looked at me like, oh, okay. So yeah. Then he let me pass. So there was multiple times that I went to the cinema that they actually asked me for my ID, but one of the most memorable ones, except from that one with my sister, was one that I went with my friends, and we were going to see a horror movie, and the man asked me, just me, for my ID. Yeah, I was 18 already. I think the movie was like more than 14 or 16. I still remember the movie, it was Truth or Dare. And we got there, and he asked me for my ID, and he just, yeah, it was just bad. Bearing in mind, I was 18, like, that's just really, really bad, because I was already overage, because here in Portugal you're overage when you're 18. And, like, you can drink, drive, I don't know what else you can do. Yeah, watch movies, more than 18, and you're basically adult. But, yeah, it's still carrying on. And I'm 20 now, and it still carries on right now. This next one doesn't actually have to do with me. I mean, it kind of does, but it didn't happen to me. But I know when I get my first job, this is actually gonna happen. So it was the first class of the year. I just got there, me and my friends, we were sitting down, and then we waited. My teacher took like a really, really long time to get there, and we were all like, is she actually coming? So the teacher was taking a really long time, and then this lady walked in, and she looked about, I mean, she looked older than us, obviously, but she looked about 27, 28, and I told my friends, like, really shouting, but because it was really loud in the classroom, because the teacher wasn't there, so I told them, oh, we have a new person in class, like, because here in Portugal, most of the universities, we have, it's like school, like in primary school, because I know in England and in the US, you change the classrooms, but here you just stay with the same people. Most of the time you just stay with the same people in the same classroom, and it's the same thing when you're still in college or when you're still in university. So it was normal for me to find a way that there was somebody new in our classroom, especially on the second year. So that girl went in, and she went to the teacher's desk, she sat down, and what happened? She said, "Hello everybody." Yeah, she was the teacher. I know, most probably this is going to happen to me when I get older, and it's going to be really hard for me to have an authority on other people. But yeah, so the next one is about me again. It was my 18th birthday, and yeah, there's a lot of things that happened when I was 18, because I was finally like glad I was 18 and I could actually do things, because there's a lot of people that aren't 18 and they can go to parties and those other things because they actually look older, but that wasn't my case, because I looked really, really younger. There was a lot of times that they didn't let me into parties or those kind of things, and it wasn't really good. So yeah, I think it was the day before my 18th birthday, and I went with my grandmother to get something from the store, and my grandmother has a lot of people that she knows that live around her, and on the way to the store, there was about 2 or 3 people that stopped and started talking to her, and she told them that it was going to be my birthday and that's why we were going to the store. And then she asked them how old they thought I was, and to everyone. And I was like, oh yeah, they're going to say that I'm like 18, 17. No, they asked, oh, is she going to be 16? And I was like, no. So yeah, so on our way there, she went to take some money out of the bank, and there was some problems, and then we had to call the security guard, and she told him her story and everything, and why she was taking money out, and she told him that it was my birthday, and then she asked him how old he thought that I was gonna be, and he said something on the lines of 14 or 15, I don't remember, but yeah. And again, he was cute, and I was like, oh my god. So yeah, it's just really bad. So the next one is problem with having little kids calling you and sending you messages, and even on the streets, having them come up to you and asking you for your number, or having them talk to you. Yeah, it's not good. So the last one is buying lottery tickets. Yeah, I don't do that a lot. My parents used to do it a really long time ago. Now they kind of stopped. But there was one time that I tried buying a ticket. Again, it was my 18th birthday. It was about 2 or 3 days afterwards. and I went to buy a lottery ticket because I finally could. So I went there, I filled in the boxes, and I gave it to the lady. No, she didn't actually ask me for my ID. She like kept looking at me and then looking at my mum because she was next to me. And since my mum was there, she could technically sell it to me since technically I was younger. And then she ended up giving me the ticket, but she was looking really strangely and looking like, oh my. Yeah, there was another time, that same place, that I went with my sister, and she's already bought like loads of tickets by herself, and I think we only went to buy a ticket or two together, and we both went to the place to buy the ticket at that same place. And that same woman, I think it was the same woman. I really don't like that woman. Yeah, we went, we filled in the paper, and we got into the cashier, and nobody has ever asked my sister for her ID. And every time that she's with me, they always ask her. So we got there, we gave her the money and gave her the things, and she asked us for our IDs. So we didn't have them because we just went to the... It's just literally like 5 minutes from here, and we were like, oh my god, why? And my sister got kind of angry because they literally never asked her, and she was 20 years old, and she told us, oh, if you don't have it, you can't buy it. And then we went back to the house, and then we went back and got the thing, and the woman was like, oh. She literally was in shock because she thought at least I was much younger. I guess when I'm next to my sister, I make her look younger. I don't know. So yeah, they most probably think that she's just like my friend, and yeah. So that's it. And basically what I can conclude is there are some benefits of looking younger, because I know that everybody says when you're older you're going to be thankful because when you're 40 you're going to look like you're 20 something or 30 and you're going to love it and everything else. But yeah, it's all good when you get there. But when you're like my age and you don't feel like carrying your ID and having to tell every single person that you're actually not 15 and you're 20 or 20 something, it's not really good. But yeah, I mean, I can't do anything about it. Even with makeup, I still look young, and I don't normally wear makeup, and yet I still look really young with makeup and without makeup, and most of the time I don't actually wear makeup, and I think that's actually worse. It just makes me look younger. But yeah, I guess that's all of my stories that I can tell you guys for today. I'm doing this video with another YouTuber. Her name's Brooklyn, and I'll leave her link down below. She's gonna post on Wednesday her video, and if you guys want to check her out, you can check the link down below. She also has a baby face, so she also suffers the same things that I suffer, and she's really good. I really enjoy her videos. She's gonna do some stories about her. I hope you guys enjoy her video as well. And yeah, if you guys want to subscribe, leave a like, comment down below. If you guys want to see any other type of videos like this one, or any other type of videos, you can leave a comment down below. I'll try and do the most things that I can. And yeah, you can follow my Instagram. The link's going to be in the description box if you guys want to see it. And yeah, that's it for today. Hope you guys liked the video, and see you next time. Bye!